Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. Alright, we are going to do a flip out tuck page, I guess you call it, with a tuck spot and another little journal page in our, let me close that up, in our Autumn Wonder book. Okay, we're still still working with our Autumn Wonder digital kit from the Junk Journal Studio. So I have, this is one of the pages that she had in their background. It was like double, you know, half this, half that, and I had used some of this. So, you know, I thought, well, what can I do with this piece of paper? And I said, well, let's make a flip out. So I have that. I'm going to use some, this is a piece of ephemera from the kit. This is a piece of ephemera from the kit. I backed it on book page. She's my risque lady. So let me just go ahead and ink around it so I don't forget. So I got to cover up some of her stuff so we can use her. Because I like the flowers, but anyway, not my favorite part in there. I know. I can't believe there's something I didn't care for. But that would be the one. I know, that's horrible. But she just struck me wrong. Alright, and then this is from little piece of paper from the Junk Journal Essential Kit from the Junk Journal Studio. And then this, I cut it out so you didn't have to watch me do that either. So this is the page that we're working on, this one here. So I took this and folded it so this would flip over. Oh, let me put my thing in here. I got to trim it still. So this is going to flip over here, and then this flips in. So it'll be a flip out, and then this side is going to have a tuck pocket on it. So I just need to trim this down a little bit. I started inking and got a little carried away, so let me go ahead and trim that there. And let me tell you, I hope you're having a good day before I get ahead of myself, like last time. Alright, and I went ahead and put a piece of book page on the back to strengthen it up, since that's going to be a tuck pocket. And I think I might go ahead and just put a large hole in there on the side. Just a little thumb spot. That has some cobwebs in it. Hadn't used it in a while. That's a big one, you know. I don't use them much. But I didn't want a deep cut. I just wanted a small angle. Alright. In my glue, in my ruler, everything's in my way. No matter what I do, all my stuff's in the way. Alright. So and I'm just going to go ahead and ink around all of it. We're going to put some coffee dye paper inside there. And if you don't have coffee dye paper, just use any other papers that you have. You can use lined notebook paper, parchment paper, painter paper, whatever. We just, you know, want to give it a little more personality than what it has. All right. Let's get our little journal back over here. And how I figured out how much I wanted to fold it, you know, obviously I folded it at the line where the design was. I forgot to ink back here, doggone it. But I folded it at the line, so I knew, you know, that's where that was going to be. And then when I put it in here, because this is what I had. And so I just kind of guesstimated what I wanted, what I liked, so that way I had enough so you could still see some of the design over here. And, you know, we got about, I don't know, maybe an inch. Let's see what we got. Yep, about a well, 1 1/8 on the inside. So that should make this 1 1/8, but I'm going to measure it just in case. Oh no, this is 1.5 inches, wrong side, duh. So my little tuck spot here is 1.5 inches, and then, like I said, I folded it where the design was, so that's how that came to be. So let me just go ahead and glue. Oh yes, you can hear little girl barking. Since it's such a beautiful day, we got the doors open and, you know, some windows open so they can come and go as they please on the porch. And I don't know what's going on. It sounded like somebody might have cut down a tree a minute ago when I was out there. But her and her supersonic ears, Lord, heard it. Okay, so I just glued the 3 sides down so I can have a tuck spot. Alright, and then when we flip it over, we have this that flips out. Let me see, I don't even know if I'm in frame. Yep, okay, so we have this flips out and then this flips out one more time. So, but, whoa, my chair just went down. You got a little semi-hydraulics going on over here. I better close my glue up before I get in trouble there. Alright, so I want to decorate this page. So I got my woman this green leaf because I thought it toned down the orange paper. And then I think I'm going to use the small scrap that I have. And then this darker brown tag. So my thought was, because I'm going to make her a tuck pocket, I wanted to cover up top a little on her. I know. You probably wouldn't even notice it if I wouldn't keep talking about it, but, well, I'm talking about it. And then I'm going to put this down here and that down there so it kind of covers the whole page. But I'm wondering if I should back this so this whole thing can be a tuck. I know, let me just use this paper. Yep, I think I might have to. Alright, I know. Plan B. Doggone. Let me get some little scrap. I don't know. That's going to be too difficult. So it might just have to be, I might have to rethink this. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Cover her boobies up. Okay. My little acorns. Oops, and I can't let my acorns fall off the side of the page. Oh my gosh, that dog. Alright, well, I'm going to have to pull her over a little more. And this comes down here. This is going to go on there. And so if I glue that, that's still a decent spot for a tuck spot. Oh dear Lord. Okay, well, let me glue this leaf on here first. That's going to be my first. Okay, so let me just draw lines where I know, whoops, I only want the glue on the insides. Okay. All right. So I should be not in line. Let me see. All right, I'm there. So let me just squish it down over here. Alright. So that's that. And we'll glue here and here down. So it might just be a skinny tag tuck. Hold on, I got some skinny tags back here. That might be too skinny, but I don't know. Alright. Knowing, I'll leave that out just in case. Okay. So let me just go ahead and glue. Oh shoot. What am I gluing? Doing the leaves for sure. And I guess this wouldn't be too, you wouldn't, I don't know. No, I'm talking to myself, sorry. I'm thinking. If I put this on here, then you'd catch on that. I just need a little bit. Alright. I just need a little bit. I got to do it. Because I know it's going to bend on somebody, and then I'm going to be upset because I didn't take the extra 3 minutes to put some extra on it. So now I'm putting some extra on it. And then I'm just got the fussy cut right there. Just don't want it to be too flimsy. I should have just backed it before I fussy cutted it, so it would have had a little more backing stiffness to it, but I did not. And see, you try to take a little shortcut in the beginning, and all you do is run that back on that 4 corners, and you got to make your decision which way to go. You should have just went ahead and glued it in the first place. Alright, now that my fortune cookie is done for the day, let me just smush the back down a little bit more. Okay, now I got to rethink. Okay, so if I'm going to do a tuck spot, I think I'll just go from the leaf down to here, and that way that leaves us, you can do like that, even up to a 3x5 page. Okay, so we're going to glue the leaves down. Oh dear God, and then forgot. Okay, we're going to go here and here. Okay, gluing the leaves down. No, we're not. We've got glue goobers. Okay, let's glue our leaves down. Okay, and then I think we're going to go from here down the bottom. Oops. Oh, man, I moved. Okay, that's what we're doing. And then here and here. So this is where we're at. Okay, I'm going for it. Oh, dear Lord. Alright, she's down. I know, finally. Shoot, that took half the time. Oh my gosh, indecisiveness. Alright, so, and see now she's poking up, but if I want to do that, then it still has to, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to glue this little part down. I know. Let's see if I can get in there before it dries. I don't like how it's flipping up. So let's just fix that now. Okay, I feel much better. I know. Let me give my little kitty smush. so I can flatten it out, so I can really feel better. I know, time waster, time waster. That to be me. Okay. Alright, now I feel better. I know. So then we're going to put this down here and this over there. Alright. And if you have a real handwriting scrap, feel free to use it. I was just using my little digital kits from Michelle at the Junk Journal Studio. Oh. Okay. So, and then we have this kind of right there. And that turned out good. Alright. I'm happy with that. I just got to squish it down a little more. Okay. I squished it real good. And then, like I said, if you have a little card, that one's way too big. But it will hold up to an index card, a regular index card. Alright, now how that's not folded right, I don't know. Oh, where I glued it on there, that's why. Oh, I still got to do something back there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oops. This is, obviously I totally missed the gluing on that page right there. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. My gosh. Alright, let me go in here and fix that so it doesn't, oops, pucker up. I thought I put glue on that whole back page, but no, apparently not. Alright, let's try this again. I got my side tuck, and I don't have any openings on that side. Alright, woohoo. Now, I'm going to make, this is a piece of Edith Holden book, The Edwardian Lady, from page 138. It's just like the first paragraph of this poem, or her writing. And look at this. See, this one even said, to Tootie, Merry Christmas, 1979. Oh, yeah. And I got that years ago when it was only $20. Been hoarding it, hoarding it. I decided it's time to use it. So anyway, we're going to make that just a little tuck pocket down here, and just a little bit is going to show behind there. So, let's try not to be confusing on this one. And I want to glue this little side down, then around the bottom, and up the side. Hopefully I did this one correctly. But I just thought it would break up some of all of this leaf stuff. And give us another little tuck spot. And you can see a little hint of it behind there, and it just all goes together. Okay, let me squish it down. And then, just to show you, an index card will fit in there, or, you know, a couple smaller little tuck thingies too. Don't know yet. We'll fill the pockets later. I'm just making some pockets. Oh, I'm making a mess is what I'm doing. Alright, so let me move my ink before I stick this cover in it, since I'm working this way. Alright, so now we want to cover, let me put that skinny tag up because I'm not going to need it. I made her a fat tag. So now we just need if you don't mind, you know, the paper, but it is 32 pound, but it might just need a little extra oomph on there. So let me see. I got some oomph laying around here. This is pretty. So, let's see. Ooh, y'all, I think my lunch wore off. It's funny how, man, it hits. And you're like, I'm hungry. Maybe I need some water. Hold on, let me drink some water. My day old Chick-fil-A water. I know. Alright. So I'm thinking you're going to have to hold your ears, because I'm going to use my Tim Holtz cutter. I know, sorry. Game change. I just wanted little rough edges to go with the smooth edges. So, let me just talk over it for a minute, because, you know, I'm very loud. Oh, if you listen for that dog barking, maybe she can overpower this too. Oh my gosh, that dog's so loud. Alright. I know, let me get my little scragglers off. Alright. Then we'll just lightly ink around the pages. Give a little antiquiness. Scooch her down. And then we'll just put that in there. And then since we're not going to be sewing on this, you know, glue as close to the edge as you can so it doesn't peel up or pop back, or pop up, peel back, one of those words. Either of them, both of the above. Okay. I lost my smusher. It's buried. I buried my smusher. Alright. This just needs to be inked. I don't think I folded it that way and inked it, because it is a little too white. Okay. And now I just got to decide what I want to put in here, because, you know, I don't want it to get too thick, but I do need some writing space, and I don't want to use the same coffee dye paper. I want to use something else. So let me see what I got. Ooh, I got some of this with some leaves on there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me get my paper trimmer back. Okay, so we want it to be about right there. And let's see how far we need to cut the bottom. And as I'm thinking, I know. Let me ink. Let me ink so I can think about it. This is too thin to do a flip, because I was thinking of doing a flip up page, but this is on 20, is it 20 pound is the thinnest? Yeah, this was a trial and error one, but it's still pretty and very usable, so I'm using it. I know I need to ink over here some more. Too much white. And I probably need to just go ahead and hit this side too. Just hit it. Alright. But if you wanted, you could put a couple of pages on here and do a flip up, but I'm talking myself out of it. But then I'm kind of talking myself into it if I have another page. I know. Let's see, I need a double-sided something. That's not the double side that I want. So I might not be able to. Let me see if I got a lighter coffee dye in my pile of madness. It is maddening over here. I know I'm coming. Ooh, wait, I saw something. Okay. I have this. And then we have that. So, all right. If we put this on the bottom, oh, that's going to go just perfect. Okay. All right, let me cut this because no matter what I do, I need this size. Gonna do that. Okay. I think since this is white on the back and it's thin, I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down, and then maybe put this inside. So we'll cut it right there. Okay, let me go ahead and, which I should have glued this in here first. So if you're going to back it, glue it down before you put it into your journal. It's much easier. Oh, but no, let's do it the hard way. Oh my gosh, that dog. Okay. Woo. Took a road trip there. I need a road trip. Alright, let me just see if I can flip my journal so I can have the flat side so I can squish it. Since I didn't back it beforehand, because I wasn't thinking. Alright, well that worked out. Okay, so now we have this and that. Okay. So, before you attach these in, if you're going to back it, do it while it's flat because it's much easier. Now, I'm going to put this and this in there, and I need a piece of this. Or, I know, or if I just bend it up, you can still see the, but not as much. No, I'm just going to cut it right there. I'm going to put some vellum on there because, you know, I want to see my little holes, my punch parts. Alright, so we're just going to put a little bit of glue on top. Oh, darn it. I guess the colder it gets, the more my glue is going to make little goobies. You'd think it'd be the other way around. I guess that's why they don't ship them in the winter, because it just hardens up. Alright, so that's that. Which I'm wondering, well, if you get it, what I was thinking is tearing a little edge so it'd be easier to pull it up, but you know, it's easy already. So let me get a piece of vellum, which I just moved it to get to that coffee paper. Dear Lord. Alright, I see it. Hold on. I think I have a scrap in here. I sure do. Alright, but I would like that to be a little more jaggedy, a little torn look to it, instead of just straight across. I'm just making a mess. What else is new? Alright, so let's ink it. And then we'll glue it down. And yes, a lot of people ask, kind of like in the darker side showing up. I don't know, I like that texture. A lot of people ask, is there any glue out there that you can't see through on vellum? Answer, no. Apparently, I don't know what the deal is. I guess because it's just wet, I don't know. You just see behind it, and that's just how it is, and you just got to have to learn to live with seeing the glue behind your vellum. So, I don't know. I've tried all my glues. I've even tried this stuff, which I thought would dry clear, but you can still see the watermark behind it. Oh, it's called the Ultimate Glue, but I love that. But you can still see the watermarks behind it. So, I don't know. I guess vellum was not designed in that aspect. Ooh, scare me death. Okay, well, I'm going to be going over, so that's just going to have to be how it is, because I'm dropping everything. Alright, let's just put that on here. Make sure our sides, we got enough down the sides. And we're going to stick it on. So that way our little spiral holes stay intact and they don't get torn off. Y'all know that's what I like to do with my doilies and stuff like that, is to put vellum or deli paper or something on it, just so they don't get torn and you can use them in things. Okay, so that's that one. Alright. Smush that out a little more. And then we'll add it on top. Oh, I didn't even ink around here. Hold on. Let me gently go around it. Just give it a little something. Alright, and then we're gonna put a little more glue on the top. Alright, and add it to it. Well, maybe I'm stuck. Okay. Make sure it's straight, which it is. And there you go. Now we have a small little flip-up notepad. You know, you can get thicker with it if you want, but then you'll have to, you know, decorate up top and put a little piece of scrap if you want to. Well, any other time I'd have a piece of scrap because I dig through it all the time. Here it is. You can always cut and put a little piece of paper on there, you know, so you can, it says notebook. But I'm not doing that. I might later, but not today. Okay. So there you go. we have our tuck spot, double flip out with a little notepad pocket page. Oh, and this one has that too. I guess I need to go ahead and leave that in there so I remember that it's not glued down and that I need to put something in there to decorate with. Alright guys, well there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't too painful, too hard, but you know, that's just another thing that you can do with this piece of paper, which is, you know, I have to admit it's a little loud, but it's still pretty, and it blends with all the colors in here. But if you take some of these other pieces of the ephemera, it just kind of helps tone it down a little bit. And like I said, if you don't have Edith Holden, you know, just use another piece of book page or a big old label and put on here to make a little tuck spot, just so you have another little spot there. And you can always put another little tuck spot on here if you want, or we still might, this would be a good place to put like a little paper clip attachment on. I know, lots of stuff to do. Alright guys, well, thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back and watch some more. Thanks for all your love and support. If you haven't subscribed and you liked it, give me some thumbs up and subscribe. I know, my little thumbs, I got double jointed thumbs. My sons do that too. Anyway, and y'all have a great day and a blessed day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye guys.